One might question Mr. Musk's lucidity there, but whatever, the company seems to be doing well. The stock is coming back. What are the challenges ahead for Tesla?
Well, the challenges are, I think, the challenges for the auto industry in general, and that's where the economy is going. And listening to Elon yesterday, he seems pretty bullish. Yes, he sees a mild recession perhaps lasting 18 months, but he thinks that the market has reached peak inflation. And if he can understand where his costs are going to be and he understands where his sales are going to be, he thinks he's got 6 months to a year worth of orders already in the books. He can kind of look out to the future and see where the company is going to be, which kind of explains why he's talking about that continued growth, that march to 20 million vehicles sold on an annual basis by 2030, and kind of hinting that by year's end, he's going to announce where that next gigafactory is going to be located. Maybe Canada, maybe Eastern U.S.
He's got to expand his production capacity to get anywhere close to 20 million vehicles. He's missed targets before, but forgive him, he's done plenty well.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, the factory in California outside of San Francisco is really, brim full of production at this point. It's really hard to imagine getting more there. They've got the factories in Germany and Texas that they really need to start ramping up. That has been burning cash, as he has said earlier this year. And, really one of those things we saw Tesla kind of early on, one of the first companies to say they were concerned about with macroeconomics, cutting the workforce, and kind of doubling down on trying to ensure they were going to have supply of those important battery cells that those electric cars need.
Right. Let's talk about the stock split. We understand from basic math that it means nothing in the short run in terms of the company's valuation. The company is worth what the company is worth, no matter how many stock shares are out there. But in the longer run, what does it mean to that company and to investors generally, the split?
Well, it should help retail investors. At least the argument is that it would help retail investors get into that stock. Of course, Tesla has benefited from that fever, that kind of excitement among small-time investors over the last few years, buying into the vision that Elon Musk is selling about the future of the car and the future of solar panels and all these things. And also with the stock split, you tend to see a run up in the stock. So, investors are expecting, some movement there. And also there's, market rumors about the idea that maybe their junk bond status is going to be shed and they're going to get investment grade, and that would help them in the investment community as well. So it's one of those kind of another pivot point for the stock and for the company is they get kind of move from being that teenager out there trying to prove themselves into becoming more of an adult company.